10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
Call me the Ace.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Game 4 of this 4-game set. The New York Yankees are trying to avoid a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees with a W can regain sole possession of first place or find themselves continuing to trend in the wrong direction before we head on a weekend 3-game Subway Series set versus the Mets, Bars, starting tomorrow. Yankee bats tried to come back from behind, but ultimately fell short. We know what happened. And we're going to try to go ahead and get back in the win column in today's ball game. Clark Schmidt is on the bump. Appreciate all you guys. Real Bill, first person in the building, says, let's go Yankees. What's good, brother? Real Bill. Got his name on the first person. Appreciate you. Robert says, Ace brings the energy. Let's go. I try my best, dude. You know I try my best.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
Mad Steve, thank you for popping in. Says, let's go Yankees. Andrew, the closeted Yankee fan, is in the building. What's good? D-Train, what up? Says, Yankees win, please. Ronald, what up? Mark says, Yankees usually take the last game in a given series. Yeah, you know what they do? They actually have a really good record on closeout games. But they ain't no telling. As of late, this team is struggling. Here's the lineup for this team. Let's go.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things off in center field, Trent Grisham, followed by Ben Rice at first base, Aaron Judge DHing, Bellinger's in right field, Jazz at third, Dominguez in left, Volpe's at short, Wells back behind the plate after missing 4 games with that circulation in his finger problem, and Peraza's at second. Chyeaaa, my guy Real Bill, thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate you. John the Beagle Dad is the recipient of that one. Thank you, Real Bill. The giveaway for the first person in the building will be on Monday. Chris Bassett is on the bump, a 4.29 ERA. Yankees got to get their shit together, because I'm going to tell you what, man. Your boy is definitely fed up, and I know you guys are too. Also, shout outs to my guy Hector and the lovely Grace Monroe for having me on Uptown Sports this morning. I appreciate you guys. Got to get off to a good start. We are at 2021 as we are on the road to 2,500. Let's get there, ladies and gentlemen. Madison, what up? I'm at the Blue Claws game. Got you. Antonio says, Ace, man, the man of the Yankees. I appreciate you. Thank you. Smack that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe. Jacob, my brother's in the building, says, Chyeaaa. Jacob, do me a favor. Drop the link to become a member down below. I appreciate you. Trent Grisham to lead things off here. See if today will be a different day for the New York Yankees, who have been scuffling as of late. First pitch to Grisham. Cold strike in the outside corner. Clipped his own. 0-1. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have 3 more entries for the first person in the building contest. Make sure you guys have that notification button rung so you'll be notified whenever I go live. 1-1 as that ball misses. We got 19 people in the building already. You guys are amazing. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
The 1-1. Grisham foul back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Yankees and Blue Jays with identical records, but the Blue Jays have the tiebreaker, so they're in first place. Yankees are only a half a game in ahead of the Tampa Bay Rays. So if the Yankees lose this game and the Rays win it, Yankees will find themselves in third place. As all of a sudden a 7-game lead, where we had the biggest lead of any division leader, is right down the toilet because of the June swoon baboon. Ball outside, 2-2. Will this Yankees team turn it around? Only time will tell. Here's the 2-2. Grisham rolls over this one to Vlad. Vlad steps on the bag, 1 away. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Keys to the game, Bronx Bombers, and we need a good start from Clark Smith because our bullpen is absolutely decimated. Brandon, what's good, brother? First pitch to Rice. Foul. Back to the backstop. 0-1. Rice batting .233 on the year. Did have a big hit in yesterday's ball game. No balls, 1 strike count. Way high, 1-1. Real Bill, thank you for dropping those emojis. I appreciate you. The 1-1 to Rice. A little bit on the inside corner, but he does get the call. 1-2. So far, the trend is strike ball, strike ball. Gabe Morales is behind the plate umpiring today. Say he's a neutral umpire. One ball, 2 strike count. Ball outside, 2-2. See if Rice can get on base for Aaron Judge, who's on deck. Judge with a big home run in yesterday's ball game. The 2-2. Foul. Rice swung at ball 3. Two balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Rice looks at strike 3 right down the middle, 2 away. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
don't know what you're looking at. I don't know what you're looking for. That's right there. You know why? You know why you look at a pitch like that? Because you're up there guessing. You're up there trying to look for a specific pitch, and you got something different, and it freezes your ass. Drop those 9-9 emojis. Let's go.
9-9!
9-9! First pitch to Judge. Cut on and missed. Way outside. 0-1. Please, baseball gods, can we salvage at least one game? Yeah, Val. I mean, it would be nice to go into the All-Star break with some momentum, as we're about 10 games, including this game, we're 10 games away from the All-Star break. The 0-1 to Judge. Pitch clock violation. Hits 0, but doesn't get the call. Swing and a miss. 0-2. How long that clock got to be on 0 for, Bassett looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. 2-strike count to Aaron Judge. The 0-2. Judge fouled back to the backstop. Scared the fans back there behind home plate. Still 0-2. Kurt calls time. I know it's Thursday, but because tomorrow's 4th of July, it really does feel like a Friday. Yeah, Real Bill, you took a massive cut at it. You're right. But it definitely does feel like a Friday. Because 3-day weekend. As they show on that blast from Judge yesterday. Pitcher made a mistake. Judge made him pay. Judge, number 2 in home runs this season. 2 behind Cal Raleigh. The 0-2 to Judge. Ball outside. 1-2. One ball, 2-strike count. Ball hits Aaron Judge. Looks like it hit him right at where the leg pad was. Definitely don't mean to do that on purpose when you got 2 strikes. So you're trying to go in, you're trying to challenge Aaron Judge. No, it actually looked like it hit him in the back leg instead of the front leg where he's got that pad on. Yep, hits him right in the right shin. That's going to bring up Cody Bellinger.
Thank you.
Wrong one.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
So Judge on first. First pitch to Bellinger, called strike, 0-1. Yeah, that does hurt. Definitely. Bellinger hits this left field. Bloop base hit. That's going to put 2 on, 2 outs. Put the first runner in scoring position for Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz. Ah!
Way to protect the plate by Cody Bellinger. Val says, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, you put the ball in play, Real Bill, and good things happen. Come on, Jazz. First pitch to Jazz. Inside, called a strike. 0-1. Good pitch. Catcher set up in the outside corner. That ball was wild, though, but it still caught the zone. 0-1 incoming. High. Backs Jazz off the plate. 1-1. Yankees this series are 194 with runners in scoring position. I'm sure that number was inflated a lot with that big inning we had yesterday, but those are putrid numbers. Yankees have been terrible runners in scoring position. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Dennis, what's good, brother? 22 pitches for Bassett. Jazz takes a ball outside. Good eye. 3-1. That's a good eye for the plate right there. Come on. All right, 3-1 count. Best hitters count you could ask for right here. Look for your pitch dead red. If it's not there, spit on it. As Dominguez is on deck. Give Clark Schmidt a lead to work with. The 3-1. Jazz blast this to right field, but foul. Oh, got a hanger. A tick ahead. You straighten that out, it's a 3-0 ball game. Three balls, 2 strike count. That will release the runners. Bellinger's got good speed. Anything hitting the gap might score Belly too. A base hit will score Judge easily. Smack that like, guys. Hit that sub. Let's get those numbers up.
All the way up.
The 3-2. Runners take off. Jazz down on strikes. Back to back. Two just lookings in this inning by Rice and Jazz. Jason Custodio is in the building. What's good, brother?
Oh, that Jazz.
Of course, I'm playing that sound effect for Jason, not necessarily for Jazz, who just went down on strikes. But yeah, Yankees yet again get a runner in scoring position. They just forget how to play baseball. I've never seen a Yankee team in my life get runners in scoring position and just feel like they're fucking middle schoolers up there. Like they don't know what to do. Like, they're playing like us, man. They're playing like you would think it was me, Jason, Mad Steve, Real Bill, Dennis, Val, 99, Jacob. You would think it was a bunch of us out there playing every time they get runners in scoring position. Ridiculous. Now you're putting a lot of pressure on Clark Schmidt, realistically. Because if Schmidt gives up a couple of runs in this inning, it's going to feel insurmountable. Well, yeah, we could be in third place by the day's over. Yeah, I said that earlier. We're a half game up. So the Yankees can either be in first place or third place. Luke, Springer, Guerrero, Barger, Kurt, Clement, Wagner, Snyder, and Jimenez. That's the lineup for the Blue Jays against Clark Schmidt. Clark Schmidt did have a big June, is what they're saying. A big month of June for Clark Schmidt. We're going to need him to go the distance because realistically, our bullpen is fucking shot, man. First pitch to the center fielder, Luke's. Ball high, 1-0. Come on, Clark, man. About to find out what Clark Schmidt is made of. We need to see what the Yankees are made of. The 1-0. That's a cold strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. It's popped up. Bloop, shallow left field. Dominguez is under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's George Springer. Here's the defense for the Yankees. We just saw Dominguez make the play. Grisham's in center field. Bellinger's in right field. And on the diamond, we got Rice and Peraza on the right side. Volpe and Jazz on the left side. And Wells behind the plate. Yeah, Madison. Just let me know what the likes are. You don't gotta spam every single like. Just let me know where we're at. You don't gotta do all that. I mean, it generates traffic to the stream, and I appreciate it. But yeah, let's just tell me where we're at on the likes. I appreciate you. The 0-1 ball 1-1. Because what happens one day if we get 1,000 likes? And you pop in, you're gonna hit 1 through 1,000. Like, hey, that's a good. I look forward to seeing what will happen that day. Ball misses outside, 2-1. Ball, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike count. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. So that's going to be a 1-out walk. That's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The last thing you want to do is walk somebody right when Vlad's behind them, man. That's annoying as shit. We need a double play here. First pitch to Vlad. Check swing. Ball outside. 1-0. What's up, Maddie? The 1-0. Cut through that one. 1-1. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you for being subscribed to both of your accounts. I appreciate you. And thank you for coming in under both of your accounts and hitting that like. I appreciate you. The 1-1. Cut on and missed. 1-2. Vlad since 2020 is hitting 300 with 20 home runs versus the Yankees. Sees us a lot. Kills us a lot too. The 1-2. Outside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count after he checks that first, and he's safe. The 2-2 paints the outside corner. Will Warren says, can I help you? Vlad Guerrero Jr. says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. Big strike out there. Vlad doesn't like it, but that's a strike. Complain on the way back to the dugout. At least half the ball, half the seams are on the corner. So you don't like it, but go cry in the dugout. As Vlad does. Pipe down. First pitch to Barger. Almost hit him. 1 ball, no strike count. 1 ball, no strike count. This is hit deep left field. Dominguez going back off the top of the wall. Throw comes home. Runners coming to third. Terrible throw by Dominguez as he misses both cutoff men and a run scores. Sloppy Yankee baseball yet again returns, and we're down 1-0. First pitch to Kirk is hit on a line, center field, right at Grisham, who makes the catch. Blue Jays add 1. The vibes, man, like, it doesn't matter what the fucking vibes are. Because when we get a lead, we don't have faith that we can hold it. When we're down, we feel like the shit is over. So what's the vibes? You guys tell me. How should we feel? How should we feel? Roscoe, what up, man? Roscoe says, let's get some runs. Do up this inning. Dominguez, Volpe, and Wells. We ain't playing around tonight is what Roscoe says. Yeah, he played it perfectly off the wall and then had a terrible throw inside. So it's like, what does it matter if you're playing it off the wall if you can't even hit the fucking cutoff, man? This is the face of a depressed ass Yankee fan. This shit is crazy, man. A great play, but a horrible throw. So it's just a terrible play all around. Smack that like, guys, if you guys are just popping in. All right, see if we can get that run back. Here's Dominguez to lead things off for the Yankees.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
I really wish there was a way that I could just pay for game day to not show advertisements on my shit. Dominguez, 256 in the year, 6 home runs. Need to get on base. Come on, Dominguez. First pitch, high, 1-0. The 1-0. Catches his own, 1-1. That's right, drop those Martian emojis. We don't drop those nearly enough. One ball, one strike count. Dominguez hits this. Base hits to left field. See, he might be able to turn this into 2. Nope. Dominguez is going to get the stop sign at first. I thought he could at least turn that into 2 with his wheels. All right, we got to steal him. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store.
I'm surprised Dominguez didn't try to turn that into 2, but he needs to be standing on second after their steal. Realistically, we need to steal with Dominguez and bunt him over with Volpe. That's a balk. There we go. Uh-oh, Yankees catch a break here. A balk by Bassett. I'd bunt with Volpe here. What's up, Armani? He told me to balk this way. I'd bunt with Anthony Volpe. Ball outside, 1-0. Doesn't show bunt. At the very minimum, Jason, he has to hit the ball to the right side. That catches his own. Good curveball. Gotta move that runner over to third. Do the little things in baseball. The 1-1 outside. 2-1. Look, those balls that are on the outside corner are good to hit to the right side. You can't go up there trying to pull. Shorten up the swing, hit it to the right side if you're not going to bunt. Because even a fly ball, 2 productive outs ties his game. The 2-1. Volpe cuts through that one. Up there swinging for the fence. What's the point? Do we not know how to fucking play baseball? These guys have been playing baseball since the time that they just learned how to walk. Do the little fucking things. 2 productive outs get you home a run. The 2-2. Volpe foul. Hit it to the right side at least. No, Real Bill, you don't want to bunt it down to first base line. You want to bunt it to the third baseman. The 2-2. Volpe pops this up. How do you pull a ball into left field that's on the outside corner? Jesus, man. This kid is getting on my last fucking nerve. The technique, man. The approach. Not only was that a ball, you also pulled a ball to left field. And Wells about to strike out. Wells hasn't played in the longest. The pitch to Wells. Foul. Ball outside. One ball, one strike count. This is hit right to the second baseman. 2 away. It's going to take a 2-out hit from Peraza. Oh, jeez. This is a squandered opportunity. It really might be time to sit Volpe for a couple of days. I'm there. I'm there. Sit Anthony Volpe for a fucking couple of days. 152 runners left on base this season. It's time to sit his ass. It's time to sit him for at least a day or two. Get your head right. Do something. Go hit the cages. Go play MLB The Show and learn how to fucking play something situationally. First pitch to Peraza, called strike 0-1. Jesus, man. We know this one, man. I'm not even I'd be shocked if this run came in.
It is your boy. Here we go again.
Same old shit, just a different day. Ball, 1-1. Peraza takes a cold strike right down the middle. What the fuck are we doing, man? What the fuck are we doing? You're swinging at balls and you're taking strikes because the approach fucking stinks. What are you looking for? The 1-2. Ball 2-2. Yeah, Roscoe, that stat is ridiculous, man. The 2-2. Bad bottom of the order. No, bad team. Ball inside. Three balls, 2 strike count. The payoff pitch, Peraza, foul. The 3-2, Peraza down on strikes. Fucking pathetic, man. Fucking pathetic, man. You get a hit, they gift you a runner in scoring position, and you once again get nothing. This team is fucking dog shit, man. Hit that like, guys, if you guys haven't done so. We're at 27. 3 more likes from 30. We get to 50, I'll give away a membership. This shit is just, it's fucking laugh. It's just, it's ridiculous at this point. Like, that at bat pissed me the fuck off. You had a lot of pitches that were on the outside corner that all you had to do was just hit it to the right side. Good chance you'd get the runner over. But no, what do? You swing at a ball. How do you swing at a ball that's about 2 to 3 inches off the plate and manage to pull it? Volpe's got to get his shit together, man. And that's the thing, because there's no accountability on this team. Everybody thinks their job is safe. If you light the fire on these motherfuckers' asses, maybe they'll start showing the fuck up. Did Boone get thrown out? First pitch is lifted to center field. Clement flies out to Grisham, 1 away. Okay, because that's another one, right? Where, okay, Boone has a legit argument. Because that pitch clock hit 0, and Bassett even stepped off late, and they did not, and it would have been ball 4. Boone has a legit argument with that one. Because that is the second time that the clock hit 0, and I called the first one. That is the second time that the clock hit 0 that the umpire let it go. It's not like football, man. You can't just look at the clock and say, okay, let the snap go. This has popped up. Right side. Bellinger's under it. He's playing right field today. 2 away. Boone trying to get home early. Maybe if Boone does get home early, maybe we got a chance to win. Ball, 2-1. Ball, 3-1. That's a called strike, but it should have been a ball. Three balls, 2 strike count. 2 outs here, bottom of the second inning. The 3-2. And that hit him. Grace Monroe just tagged me or something, right? That is absolutely correct. And I said this, where it's like Jason Dominguez throws it in. The defensive alignment, like Volpe and Peraza are so close to each other with the cutoffs that Volpe and Peraza are so close when it comes to the cutoff that these motherfuckers could high five each other. Like, and this is the stuff that falls on the leadership. This falls on the management. The lack of fundamentals is ridiculous. They said it hit. They said it fouled off, but it doesn't matter because he walked him anyway. Here's Jimenez. Ball outside. Ball outside. The 2-0. Called strike, 2-1. Nah, not on that play. On that play off the wall, you see Volpe, Peraza, and no, not when it's in the gap right there. The cutoff is not the first baseman. Called strike, 2-2. And then you see Rice is like so fucking far behind the play, it's ridiculous. That 2-2. The Yankees don't even know where to fucking line up at. The 2-2. Ball, 3-2. Three balls, 2 strike count. Foul. The 3-2. This is hit to right field, right at Bellinger, who makes the catch to end the inning. Jason, you going live tonight? Also, what are you guys' plans for 4th of July? You guys going out barbecuing? Jason, drop the link to your channel down below, man. All right, top of the order's coming up. Grisham, Rice, and Judge. See if the Yankees can get something going here. Top of the 3rd inning. What's my recommendation for hitting runners in scoring position? You have to shorten up your swings. You have to look to put the ball in play. Contact. Stop going up there swing. First of all, okay, before you even do that, always take a pitch, man. Work the count, man. It's a big difference between 1-0 and 0-1. Then your whole mentality changes. You go up there, you're standing in the plate. Go up there, stand in the plate. You get a ball. You now have a little advantage. 1 ball, no strike count. Gotta work the count. Look to put the ball in play. Stop trying to swing out of your shoes the entire time, because it's not going to work. That's the problem. With runners in scoring position, even before that, you get a runner on second, nobody out. Your job is to move the runner over to third. That's fundamental baseball 101 kindergarten shit. Shorten up the swing, inside out, hit the ball to the right side by any means possible, move the runner over to third, and then it's where a sac fly can score the run. Like, it's like the Yankees they're obsessed with the big inning. First pitch to Grisham, called strike, 0-1. Because they're trying to swing out their shoes. They want a home run every single time. Put the ball in play, and good things happen. I say it all the time. Make sure you guys go follow my boy Jason Custodio, guys. Ball high, 1-1. The 1-1. Grisham hits this deep left center field. Back out of here. Trent Grisham ties the ball game with a solo home run. 1-1. Let's go. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Grisham muscled that one out here. I didn't think he got enough, but he showed some power with that one. Jetstream, what's good, brother? Says, what up, Ace in chat? How do you not bunt the Dominguez over? Because we don't do that over here. We don't do that. Like Chyeaaa said. Like Chyeaaa said when they tried to bounce him. We don't do that over here. Here's Rice. First pitch to Rice is hit up the middle, base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Yankees. Brings up Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 9-9s in the chat. Let's go.
9-9.
First pitch to Judge. Ball high. That actually looked like it clipped the zone, but a bad frame. It actually did clip the zone. Bad frame job by Kirk Alejandro. The 1-0 to Judge. Hit on the ground. This could be 2, 6, 4, 3. Double play. Here's Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
It is really home run or nothing with this team. First pitch to Belly. Foul. 0-1. Belly with a bloop single his first at bat. Ball inside, called a strike. Terrible call by the umpire. That was inside. Terrible call. If we lose, we get in a rant video. I'm not there yet, man. I know y'all want it because it's entertaining, but I'm not there yet, man. If y'all want something to laugh at, go look at my short with Uptown Sports this morning that I posted. I appreciate Hector and Grace for having me on the channel. I reposted the clip from there. The 0-2. Belly, check swing, foul. Yankees 4 hits in the first 3 innings. The big bomb was from Grisham. The 0-2. Bellinger down on strikes. So that does end the inning, but the Yankees tie it up. I'm not enthusiastic with it. Like it's 1-1. But it's just like you can't, with how we've been playing lately, you can't get excited until fucking the game is at legit over. And even then, you gotta worry about tomorrow because this team has sucked the life out of me. That was a great show, Real Bill. It was. But smack that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, sub up. What's up, Stephen B? Says, what up, Ace? Just got home. Team needs spark and accountability. I don't know if they got it in them, man. I don't know if they got it in them. We know the accountability is something that they don't have. The spark, don't know. Yesterday's game was very reminiscent of like basketball, right? When teams fall down by 20. A 20-point lead ain't shit in the NBA. They come back from down 20 easily, but then they don't have enough juice to get over the top. That's how yesterday's game felt like. Yesterday's game felt like the Yankees used up all their energy and all their moxie to try to come back and then fucking sold. First pitch to Luke's called strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Luke's hits this right field. That dunks in. Oh, Bellinger played it terribly. And that's going to be a double. I'm gonna chalk that up to the turf because like the way that ball bounces over there, I'm gonna chalk that up to that. I'm gonna take that back, Belly. Here's George Springer, the Yankee killer. Walked and scored a run. He's got a runner in scoring position. First pitch is fouled away. That ball does hit that AstroTurf and takes some and gains mad speed out that shit. The 0-1. Clark needs a strikeout. Ball 1-1. One ball, one strikeout. Ball 2-1. The 2-1 is crushed deep right center field. Out of here. 3-1.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Here's Vlad. Nobody out. First pitch, ball outside. When is this shit gonna end, man? When is this shit gonna fucking end, bro? I'm going to tell you this. We got 9 games left, and we're only 9 games over 500. If by some chance the Yankees go into the All-Star break at 500, I don't understand. I don't see how you can sell the fan base that Boone needs to stay. How many home runs did George Springer have before the series? No fucking idea. Probably not as many as he has against us. That's a called strike, 3-1. As soon as you get some momentum, you give this shit right back. Vlad hits this to Volpe. Oh, what a hop. And way to stay with that by Volpe. That ball hit off the lip of the grass and almost bounced over the head of Volpe. 1 away. Here's Barger. Oh, the Rays winning. Are we about to be back in 3rd place? They don't play. They get delayed? Oh, they're off today because today's Thursday. But no, actually, we don't matter. I don't think we own a tiebreaker against them. So if we lose, we're going to 3rd place. Ball. 1-1. You doubt the MLB will let him fire him? We were talking about that today. On Hector and Grace's channel, Uptown Sports. If they did fire him, would he be the first manager to get fired and not have a team? They're not going to fire him in general. They're not going to. As much as we want them to, they're not going to. He's riding this shit out. Realistically, I wouldn't have extended him. They blow a bubble when they took the lead. Not surprising. Giving everybody pat on the backs and shoulder rubs. Like, it's okay, guys. It's fine. Tomorrow's another day. As this is hit, base hit down the left field line. This is going to be extra bases. Dominguez throws it in. You came in and you were leaning on your first. Yeah, Grace, they got me going already. They fucking, I'm there. I'm there. I'm over this shit. There's no end in sight for this shit. Here's Kirk. First pitch, ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Like I said, that's why I didn't get overly excited over that Grisham home run. I said it. I was like, you can't get overly excited because this team will give it right back, and they do. They look like they're sleeping, or no, they don't. They are. They don't have any energy. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know, it's about to go awry. You know that it's going to go sideways. You're just waiting to see how it's going to play itself out. That's how this team is playing. No one, and I mean no one, is stopping the bleeding, saying, okay, enough with this shit. Let's go ahead and do what we have to do. No one. The Yankees are taking it right now. Checks at second, he's safe. Like, and the sad thing is, you can't say the team doesn't have the talent. They have the talent. Like, we're down by 2, but it feels like 10. Especially with how we're playing. Because you get a runner in scoring position, it's like a 20% chance we'll get him in. We're hitting less than 200 this series with runners in scoring position. And a lot of that came from 1 inning. Kirk pops this up. Right side. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch. Runner goes back to second. 2 away. Because this team can't do the fucking little things. They really can't. You got Dominguez on second after a base hit and a balk, and he stays right there. He goes to third on the ground out. But why? Volpe's royally pissing me the fuck off. People still think we need starting pitching. Dude, we need everything. We need a major overhaul at this point. We need everything. Ball, 1-0. But I do appreciate the lovely Grace Monroe and Hector for having me on today. It was a nice little therapy session because we needed, and you know what? Well, we're going right back to therapy, Grace, because mentally, this team is doing it to us. Stream just froze out. Call strike 2-1. You're over the chicken parm bros. I don't know what they need. They need to switch dishes or something. Eat something new. Try some cereal or some shit. Something. This is hit on the ground to Volpe. Volpe fields, fires, got him. Yeah, I know. I think the internet glitched for a second. So that ends the inning, but 2 runs coming to frame. George Springer continues to be the Yankee killer. I don't know, man. I don't know, Grace. These dudes, man, him, the Parmesan pals, they might need to switch to steak or something, because medium rare, of course. Don't ever, Jason, don't ever, you know, don't ever eat medium well. Grace, you're from Texas. How do y'all eat y'all steak over there? Texas is like the steak capital of the world. How do y'all eat y'all steak over there, Grace? Jazz, do up this inning. Jazz, Dominguez, Volpe. Should have a therapy session on the channel. This is a therapy session for you guys, man. This is a therapy session. You like them like our Yankees cooked? No, nah, well done, just cooked. Like them like, we like them like our Yankees, a fork in them, because these motherfuckers are done. There you go. And, hey, look, as soon as we say steak, NFE comes rolling in here as soon as we say steak. Grace says medium rare, of course. That's how it is. That's coming from the state capital of the world in Texas. Grace knows. Grace knows a good steak. NFE heard steak and got on his horse to come up in here. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Ah! First pitch to Jazz. Ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Jazz, foul. Real Bill says medium. He can't stand bloody steak. He lived in Texas for 5 years. He was in the Air Force. Ryan, what up? Ryan says bringing out the brooms. Possibly. Could definitely. Especially with how we're playing. I just don't understand how people can eat well done. That shit's crazy to me. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. Well done is like chewing on a belt. Two balls, one strike count. The 2-1. Jazz, foul. New beast in the East. You're not bothering me, Ryan. Congratulations to your team. It doesn't bother me. You guys playing well has no effect on us playing like shit. This has been something that's been happening for over a month already. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your team. I'm not mad at y'all at all. Y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Yankees aren't doing what they're supposed to do. That's what pisses me off. The 2-2. Jazz down on strikes. Half-hearted swing. Got him on strikes. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Jazz second strikeout. That's the fifth strikeout by the Yankees. They're on pace for double digits. Are we surprised? Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not Volpe. I'm sorry. It's Dominguez. Dominguez hits this. Base hit in the gap. This is going to be extra bases. Yo, you can't say Dominguez ain't playing. Dominguez is going for 3. And he's going to be in there with the triple. Play this kid every fucking day. You cannot tell me that this man, Jason Dominguez, does not give a shit. You can't tell me that. Look at the effort. How is that not contagious? Play this man every day. And like Grace said, He's putting up consistent numbers with inconsistent play. Look at that effort. Applaud this man. Everybody, let's go. Come on. Drop those Martian emojis for Jason Dominguez. At least he gives a shit. First pitch to Volpe. Check swing foul. Yeah, but you know what? Boone, yeah, that's how it is. I didn't think he was playing tonight. Boone is looking like, oh, nah, he's showing us up. You're going to have to hit the bench tomorrow, Jason. Especially with Trent coming back. Trent just homered. You showed effort. He going to be like, oh, nah, ride the pine tomorrow. Beater's warming up. The pitch. Volpe hits this. Center field base hit. There we go. Maybe this will wake this sleepy ass New York Yankee asleep at the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Ass Yankee team up. 3-2. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Can we steal now? Can we steal with Volpe now, please? Here's Wells. Wells hits this base hit. This should get Volpe to third. Look at the Yankees coming through today. Coming through, and Wells is in there with the double. Here's Peraza. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Keep the line moving. Gotta score, gotta tie his game. A base hit, it's also Peraza though, but a base hit can get the Yankees the lead. Peraza just gotta not strike out. It's 1 out. Finally, man, a spark by Jason Dominguez. I just don't understand how you're looking at this man Dominguez and you like he shouldn't be playing every day. Like, you got eyes, I got eyes. I can see that this kid is him. He's him. Volpe's helmet is always falling off. Dude, that's every Yankee. Peraza, for the love of God, man, you got to get it. You can't strike out here, dude. First pitch to Peraza is hit to right field, foul. Dude, I would take a ground out up the middle for Peraza at this point. A productive out. Infield is in, as a matter of fact. Anything hit sharply might score both runs. Infield is in, except Peraza takes a strike right down the middle. Jeez with this kid, man. I don't understand. Like, is it us that ruins these kids? Like, what did Peraza do? The 0-2. Peraza down on strikes. Swung at a ball at his eyes. Yankees desperately need to be on the horn. And my nephew sent me something today. We need to be on the horn and bring another infielder. Like now. Like tomorrow. Because DJ ain't it and Peraza's not it. We got to do it, man. We got to do it. Here's Grisham. You can't continue to keep throwing these guys out there. You got to either trade or cut Peraza. You can't keep throwing the same shit out there. It's not working. Grisham homered his last at bat. He's not working, and neither is DJ. If you can combine DJ LeMahieu, if DJ LeMahieu and Peraza had a baby, maybe it'd be a not so shitty baseball player to at least be able to do the little things. First pitch to Grisham. Cold strike. Paints the corner. The 0-1. Ball gets away from the catcher, and that's going to tie the game. Volpe scores easily. 3-3 ball game. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Finally, Yankees are capitalizing on some mistakes. The 1-1 to Grisham. Ball high. Leading run is 90 feet away. Yeah, it is what happened to Ben Rice last night. Deja vu. The 2-1 to Grisham. High. 3-1. 3-1. Smack that like, guys, if you haven't done so. 14 likes away from 50. We get to 50, and I'll give away a membership. The 3-1. Cold strike. Good breaking ball. 3-2. Come on, Trent. And, of course, they got to show it last night. Of course. The 3-2. Almost hit him. Walked him. Runners on the corners. 2 away. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I be like, I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
3 chicken wing with the fried rice. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Yankees 2 runs in this frame. Bassett at 71 pitches. So we're getting into that bullpen as Rice takes the ball outside. Good eye. 2-1. Oh, 1-0. Look, here's the thing. You got to think, when you're in the box, if you're Ben Rice, you have to think, Aaron Judge is behind me. I'm going to get something good to hit here. You just can't expand the strike zone. You got a good hitters count. You got the best player on the planet behind you. Bassett's on the ropes. You're going to get something good to hit. Ball high, 2-0. Now you're in a better hitters count. I would sit dead red on a fastball and take everything else. The 2-0, Rice foul. Swung at a breaking ball. It was a strike, but it's borderline. That's why I would have taken it. I would have taken anything but a fastball. Here's the 2-1. Foul. Back to the backstop. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Maybe it's the hair, but from the distance, Clayton Beater's hair looks like Garrett Cole. I keep thinking it's Garrett Cole out there. The 2-2. Rice again on the inside corner. Locked up on strikes, but the Yankees do add 2. They're showing some fight. Got to keep it up. But that inside sinker is giving Rice problems. That inside sinker is giving him a lot of problems. It's not easy too, because when it starts, it looks like it's a ball. And then it cuts and catches his own. That's a good pitch. Sometimes you gotta tip your hat to the pitcher. He has a job to do too. What happened to Clark? Getting hit with the Yankee blues right now. We're all going through it. Everybody's going through it on the Yankee team. It's just one of those things where it's like I said, as the late great DMX once said,
Here we go again.
same old shit, just a different day. That's what it comes down to. Sometimes you walk in and you're defeated before the game even starts. That's why somebody's got to break out and say enough is enough. All right, story time, right? When I was a baseball player, right, when I played, we were a game away from the championship game, right? Tie ball game. Your boy was a catcher, of course. We had a walk with 1 out. I started envisioning, I called timeout. I started envisioning that the runner would steal, I wouldn't be able to throw him out, and then ultimately he would score. Before that vision ended, I stopped myself and say, no, I'm not going to let that happen. Not on my watch. Sure enough, I got ready. Pitch comes, runner takes off, and I gassed him the fuck out. Sometimes that's all it takes. Somebody has to tell themselves, enough is enough. We got to go out there. I'm not going to let this shit continue to happen. I'm not going to let this continue to happen. All right, Clayton Beater is in. So, like Grace was saying, what happened to Clark Schmidt? Clark Schmidt done after 3 innings and 55 pitches. We're going to find out more soon, is what Chris Kirshner said. That's the last thing we need. First pitch to Beater, called strike. How tall is Beater? That was 96. He looks like Garrett Cole. You can't tell me he doesn't look like Garrett Cole. Not in the face. I'm talking about like with the hair and the hat. He looks like Cole. Ball. Ooh, actually, that clipped the zone. That was a good pitch. This dude painted that black. One ball, 1 strike count. Ball inside. 97. 97. And here's an opportunity for a young kid like Clayton Beater to go out there and show what you're worth. Ball outside, 3-1. You have an opportunity here. You got to do what you got to do. The 3-1. Foul. 3-2. The payoff pitch to 3-2, and he walked him. Ball way high. One runner on first, nobody out. Here's Wagner. Outside, 1-0. One ball, no strike count. High, 2-0. He's very wild right now. Calm down. Calm down. Can't start walking the ballpark. Two balls, no strike count. High, 3-0. He's not even close. What's up, Mike? The 3-0. Cold strike, taking all the way. Because sometimes, man, you got to just take some velocity off. You can't just try to throw 99 with no control. Sometimes it's better to just have control, and even if it's at a lesser speed. He took a lot off that. That was 3 miles per hour less, but he was able to control it. Like, it's cool to be a power pitcher and all, but if you don't got control, doesn't matter. The 3-1. Hit on the ground. Foul. 3-2. Cole 6'4", Beater 6'2". They look very similar to me. The 3-2 is hit to right field, base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Yankees about to give it right back. This is what we do. They're gonna give this shit right back. Luis Hill threw live bullpen in Somerset today, 35 pitches. Could begin his rehab assignment next week. We need him back desperately, especially if Clark ends up being hurt. What do you think about Mike Brown? I'm not a Knicks fan, so I can care less. I really don't care. Here's Jimenez. I'd watch them bunt here. He shows bunt. The pitch is bunted beautifully. Rice gets it, throws the first. Beautiful sacrifice bunt. That's the little things. See, this is what I wish the Yankees would do. This is what baseball is about. 2 on, nobody out. You bunt with the top of the order coming up. You put 2 guys in scoring position. Rice show as hell took his time throwing the first too. This motherfucker lobbed it. We need a strikeout. Why can't we do that? Because we don't do that. We're not built like that. First pitch, foul, 0-1. Realistically, now's the time where you got to rear that shit back if you're a beater. Got to look for the strikeout here. I didn't get a chance to see what the infield alignment's looking like, so I don't know if they're in. It doesn't look like the infield is in, so. He's got a big lead at second. I'd try at second. Cold strike. Good pitch. 0-2. Yankees got to get some momentum and keep it. We got to get some momentum. And then you got the Yankee killer, George Springer, on deck. The 0-2. Foul. 97 high. Climbed the ladder and fouled it off. What's up, Savius? Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new, hit that sub. No balls, 2 strike count. In my opinion, you got 2 waste pitches here to try to get him to swing and miss outside the zone. Foul. Back to the backstop. That had a little bit, that slider, good idea, but that had a little too much of the plate. You got to either put that in the outside corner or bury it in. You can't leave that right down the middle like that. The 0-2. In the dirt. Good block by Wells. The 1-2. Foul. 97 right down the middle. Fouls it away. The 1-2, way outside, 2-2. Two balls, two strike count. Popped up. Is this playable in foul territory? Nope, foul. That's a long at bat. The longer it goes on, the more it benefits Loops. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground, foul. Long at bat here. The 2-2. Foul. The at-bat continues. At this point in time, if you're a beater, you've shown him everything, dude. You got to hope that you can at least get one by. He's seen everything. Multiple times. The 2-2, just outside. That's a good take because you become very hitterish when you're up there, fouling that many pitches away. And for you to be able to take that pitch, that's a good take. Dude, I don't want to face Springer with the bases loaded. Come on, beater. The 3-2, swing, foul. Oh, jeez, almost had him. Forearm tightness, that's not good. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Three balls, two strike count. The pitch, foul. Man, yo, this at-bat has gone on for a minute. And I like it. This is baseball. No one wants to give in. 14th pitch to that bat. Fastball, slider, fastball, slider, slider, fastball, fastball, slider, slider, fastball, fastball, slider, fastball. If you have a changeup in your arsenal, you might want to throw that. The 3-2. Hit on the ground. Fair ball. That's going to knock in 2 runs. There's nothing you can do, man. There's nothing you can fucking do. 5-3 ball game. What can you do if you're a beater? You throw them everything. It's just not it's not Yankees time right now. Back down by 2. $14 pitch at bat. Won by the Blue Jays. Our momentum is very short-lived. Very short-lived momentum. They can't maintain it for shit. Here's Springer, who just homered his last at bat. What's up, Terry? Let's go Yankees. His team gives our heartburn. Yep. Cashman better be on the phone. I've been seeing some stuff that they're looking for a third base. They're looking for a third baseman. We need one like ASAP. We need a lot of stuff. Swing and a miss, 0-1. this team, man. Something to spark this squad, man. Something. Like, we've seen struggles, but they don't feel like this. This feels like the worst it's ever been. Ball high, 1-1. Like, maybe because we're so far removed from last year and years past that it doesn't feel like it, but this feels like the worst. The 1-1. Cut on and miss, 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count. Springer hits this to Volpe. Volpe looks to runner back, throws, got him. 2 away. Here's Guerrero Jr. Like, because it comes a point in time where the Yankees can't keep fighting back. Now that, you know, the bats are showing a little bit of life, now the pitching is starting to stink. When the pitching was showing life, like these guys aren't clicking at the same time. First pitch to Vlad, ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Called strike to Vlad, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Yep, and now Clark might be hurt. Yep. Cut on and missed, 1-2. Isn't it just what, I mean, we're going through it right now, man. There's nothing we could do but just go through this and hope to weather the storm and just fucking go through this shit together. The 1-2. Vlad hit to Jazz. Jazz, long throw, got him to end the inning, but 2 more runs do come in to score. Yankees back down by 2. See if they can get another comeback in them. Judge, Bellinger, and Jazz due up. Ain't nothing you could do but go through this. Like they said in High School Musical, we're all in this together. Grace said, hey, Ace, remember when we were talking about easy stretch the game? Yeah, that's out the window. That is out the window because the Yankees play down to the competition. We looked at that schedule after Boston, and even I was like, yo, this is a very favorable schedule. Great. We talked about it several times. Grace, Hector, very favorable schedule. But forget that. Yeah, that favorable schedule is right out the window, Grace, because we played down to the competition, and we don't even get up for the good games. In the major games this year, Yankees got up for the Mets. That's it. I feel like the Mets are going to smack us this weekend, and I feel like it's going to be exactly what they need to get right, and it's going to continue our slump, our woes. The never-ending story out here with the New York Yankees. And they're cool with this. They're all right. Aaron Boone is just like, hey, I'm chilling. Like I said, it's like that meme with the dog on fire. The dog, everything, the dog sitting in the flames like, this is fine. Aaron Judge to lead things off.
Call it, Captain.
Drop those 9-9s in the chat, guys.
9-9!
9-9!
4 intentional walks. Are they going to intentional walk Judge to lead off an inning? I doubt it. All right, Judge at the plate. What is the Blue Jays umpire talking to the umpire about? Like, hey, make sure you give Judge that low strike that he's been getting since he's been in the league. We really need that right about now. Judge Belling and Jazz. First pitch to Judge, called strike, top of the zone, 0-1. One ball, one strike count here. Judge, foul. 1-2. Okay, so they gave him, I guess, a pitch clock violation. The 1-2. Way outside. 2-2. Judge 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch in the first inning. Ball. 3-2. Good eye, Cap. Come on, Cap. The payoff pitch to Judge, the 3-2. Judge, foul. Three balls, 2 strike count here to Aaron Judge. Ball, and he walked him. Good eye, Cap.
She told me to walk this way. I told you later.
Here's Belly.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Foul, 0-1. Last thing we need is a double play. No balls, 1 strike count. Outside, 1-1. Hit that high note. Donald said rally time. The 1-1. Bellinger pops this up. Left field. Left fielder's under it. Makes the catch. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
Jazz is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. What's up, Aaron? First pitch to Jazz. Outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strike count. Ball outside. 2-0. Jazz takes a strike, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike count. The 2-1. Foul. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Jazz lifts this to left field, slicing, and stays fair. Caught for out number 2. Here's Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
First pitch to Dominguez is hit. Base hit to right field. You got to play this kid every day. Judge goes to third. There is no reason why Jason Dominguez should not be playing every single day. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
He's the only person that's playing. Yep, 3 for 3 today. Come on, Volpe. First pitch to Volpe, and therefore strike, 0-1. The baseball gods really do be picking on Anthony Volpe. I had this on my mind today, Grace, when we were talking about the baseball gods and stuff like that. Volpe's always up with 2 outs. Always. Never fails. The 0-1. Volpe check swing. Dominguez takes off. He's safe. Throw got away, but not enough for Judge to score. That's 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit can tie the game again. Jason says he's convinced he doesn't play tomorrow. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We know how Boone operates. Stolen bases, the first 36 games, he had 3. The last 37 games, he's got 10. Yeah, every time, Grace, it seems like he always ends the inning. The 1-1. Volpe pops up. Foul territory. Plenty of room. Ends the inning again. Never fails. At least it's exciting when Dominguez is up. Everybody else can go kick rocks at this point. Oh, yeah, Volpe's definitely playing tomorrow. My nephew just texted me 3 for 3 will earn Jason sitting tomorrow. Yep. Boone's like, we don't want him to get too hot because he might burn himself, so we got to sit him a little bit to simmer him down. If Dominguez could play third, that would solve all our problems. Yeah, Volpe has left the village on base, dude. If Volpe knocked in half the runs, you know how many more wins we'd have? This motherfucker's on continent territory with the amount of people he's left on there. Bottom of the 5th. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning. Almost a 2-hour game because Chris Bassett pitches so fucking slow. Chris Bassett has the slowest pitch time, and it shows. Dominguez, you know what? I think Dominguez should be leading off. Absolutely. I wouldn't be mad at that if Dominguez started leading off. Why not? Table setter. Yeah, just like Jason just said, Dominguez should be our leadoff guy. Why not? Like, this Yankee philosophy of like, just put him out there. What do you have to lose at this point? It definitely feels like a Friday. I'm gonna keep saying that. It definitely feels like a Friday. 4, 5, and 6 due up. Called strike. Barger's 2 for 2. Need to get a shortstop better than Volpe. Who? As Barger crushes this right field. 6-3 ball game.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
This team is pathetic. First pitch to Kirk. Kirk hits this deep center field. Grisham runs it down. 1 away. This team sucks. It's as simple as this. This team sucks. Wholesale changes need to be made. Addison Barger is 6 for 12 this series with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. This is hit center field. Grisham now they know they got this. They're coming out there swinging at first pitches. They want to get the fuck out of here. 2 outs. Here's Will Wagner. So the Yankees are 4 innings away from being in 3rd place. So, dude, we were 7.5 games up a month ago, and that lead is shrunk. Brew Baker and Loizaga. You might as well just put Brew Baker in the game. Fuck it. At least you got us. It don't matter, bro. The Mets are gonna get up for the Yankees. We know one thing's for certain. The Mets are gonna get up for the Yankees. The Yankees aren't. They're just gonna take it as another game. They're gonna take it on the chin. Called strike. Dude, when the pitching was good, the hitting sucked. When the hitting stunk, when the pitching was good, the hitting stunk. When the hitting was good, the pitching stinks. It's just how it is, man. Why did Boone sit Stanton today? Ball. 3-1. Because the Yankees believe in when players do well, they deserve a day off. That's why. You played really well today. You've earned a day off. That's not how the shit works. The 3-1. Foul. 3-2. Yeah. Dude, we found every way to lose. Now I feel like the injury bug is creeping. I hope that Schmidt doesn't miss time. Nah, I'm dead ass, because that's what it seems like. Dude, when you work your regular job, when you and I work our regular jobs, we get rewarded with time off. You work hard, you deserve a time off. That's not how it should be in baseball. That day off, cool down Aaron Judge. Fucking Volpe gets a 3-hit game. We're going to sit him. What's the logic? This team is so ass backwards, man. Boone is horrible at managing the bullpen. Dude, I've been saying it. Boone needs to be relieved of his bullpen duties. Just give it to Matt Blake. Let Matt Blake do it. All right, man. Come on, chill out. Stop with the spamming. That's one way to get yourself timed out of here real quick. Feel the need to spam for what? For what reason? And it's like when they do that, you can't even give them a chance because, like, yeah, they just spam the hell out of it. So that's one way to get yourself timed out. See you tomorrow. Jonathan Loizac is in the game. First pitch to Johnny Lowe, called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Foul. No balls, 2 strike count. It's not on Boone. It's not on Cashman. It's on all of them, dude. It's on all of them. They're not going to trade, please. They're not going to trade. In what world would the Kansas City Royals trade Volpe for Bobby Witt Jr.? That won't even happen. Go download MLB The Show and you try to make any trade with Bobby Witt Jr. that doesn't involve Aaron Judge. It's not going to happen. The 0-2. Ball outside. 1-2. As much as y'all want to, I mean, y'all could y'all could dog on Volpe all y'all want. He's not going anywhere. So, swing and a miss. That ends the inning. But they do add one more. Y'all could dig on Volpe all you want. Yankees aren't going down. They're not gonna want to look bad on this. They're gonna ride this shit out. Grace, we heard the comments this morning. Remember that old video from Brian Cashman when it comes to Anthony Volpe? We heard the comments this morning. The Yankees are going to go down. They passed up on so many potential shortstops to bring in because of Volpe. They're going to go down with this. They're going to go down with this. Jacob says season over. Call up the dogs. Yeah. Oh, they're committed. Look, missing on a guy like Volpe and him continuing to stink, right? And you continue to throw him out there is a fireable offense. If he don't turn it around, that's the type of move that loses people jobs. Yankees girl, what up? You hate the Jays? There's no reason to hate the Jays. You hate the Yankees. There is absolutely no reason to throw vitriol towards the Toronto Blue Jays for them doing their job. Be mad at the Yankees for not doing their job. Here's Wells. Foul. 0-1. Why are teams so afraid to admit they're wrong? The Yankees think they're the smartest people in the room. That's what it comes down to. Yankees analytic department, they think they're the smartest people in the room and no one else can tell them shit. That's what it comes down to. That's why the lack of accountability from this team. Instead of just saying, yo, we stink right now. Or, yo, we fucked up. Yo, we're playing bad right now. Is it so bad for you to just say, yo, we're playing terrible right now? The 1-1 called strike 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball 2-2. Wells hits this right field, pulled it foul. Take Willy Adames over. The Yankees didn't even have a chance at Willy Adames. Willy Adames signed really early in the offseason. He was the first major signing. He signed before Soto. Is Volpe on the team because he's I don't know, man. Like, you know how people swing and a miss Wells down on strikes? You know how people think LeBron James the GM? Sometimes how I feel. Like, sometimes it feels like Aaron Judge the GM. He wants the Alex Verdugo, wants to keep DJ LeMahieu, Rizzo's his boy. Like, it seems like Aaron Judge is cool with having friends on the team instead of winning sometimes. Here's Peraza. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I wish this motherfucker would have panned out. Swing and a miss. Because the thing is, man, like, competition, steel sharpens steel. If Peraza could have been decent, that could have lit a fire under Volpe's ass. You never know. As Peraza fouls that away. Instead, Peraza's been terrible. If they sweep us, you hope we sweep the Mets tomorrow. We're not going to sweep the Mets. When it comes to Yankees versus Mets, it's going to be about who stinks less. But hit that sub if you guys haven't done so, guys. I'll be live tomorrow. Check my DM. Look at Jacob trying to slide in my DM. Come on, Jacob. No balls, 2 strike count. Ball. I said that. I said that in my review that he should be the next Black Panther. Dameson, that would make me happy as shit for Jameson Idris to be the next Black Panther. I said that in my F1 review. I'm sold. You don't have to sell me on it. I think he already got it because like he was on an interview. He was on an interview the other day and they brought it up. And he was kind of like yes, no, and he can't really speak on it. Peraza pops this up. Internet's messing up. I'm running a speed test real quick. Internet's messing up again. I do know there's a festival up the street, so we got a lot of people probably on the server. Upload speed's fine. Download speeds are in the trash, though. Cost communication. Never mind. Run it again. Peraza down on strikes for the third time. I think it's a 4th of July festival. It's up the street. I don't think it's anything crazy. I just think it's a 4th of July festival. Did the internet company fix me? I'm here. For the most part. One ball, no strike count. The internet's been a little wonky today. Upload speeds look fine. I think it's just a lot of people down the street using on the servers right now. Haven't cut out yet, so you switching back to Comcast? I might have to look into that because cost communication is getting on my nerves. Call strike 1-1. The 1-1 popped up. Foul. This man Bassett is still out there with his slow ass pitches. This is a 2-hour and 10-minute game, and we're only in the 6th inning. I bet you do, Jacob. I bet you do. One ball, 2 strike count. Ball outside, 2-2. Oh no, I definitely think the Yankees will always bring in bullpen bullpen is a must. Bullpen has every year, and this is why I'm not okay. If I was to rank the things that I'm most concerned about, the Yankees bringing in bullpen's the least, because every year we do know that they do prove to bring in bullpen arms. It depends on who it's going to be, but they're going to try. The Yankees are going to try to bring in at least 2 to 3 relievers, and at least one of them is going to hit for us like that, right? Cashman finesses the hell out of relievers. So that's the one thing that I'm not concerned about. When I say concerned, I don't mean like we're gonna land the guy. I just know that they're going to upgrade. What worries me the most is that they won't bring in another infielder. That's what worries me the most because it's on the wall. You can't keep playing DJ LeMahieu and you can't keep playing Jazz out of position. You're making the team worse by doing that. My nephew sent me something today. The Yankees are on the phone trying to bring in a third baseman. Mets and Yankees suck these days. You know why the Mets suck? The Mets suck because they're going through the June swoon because they decided to bring in a former Yankee and Mendy and a lot of other Yankees. So they're going through the June swoon by what is it? By association. By the transient property, they're going through the swoon too because they decided to take a bunch of ours. So it's a trickle-down effect that's affecting not just the Yankees, but all the other teams that the New York Yankee players touch. New pitchers coming in, finally, so we can speed this fucking game up because Chris Bassett, the second slowest pitch time, and it showed tonight. I look like I speak Spanish. I don't know how to respond to that. So I look Spanish is what you're saying. You're basically saying I look Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican and black. We didn't make a strong enough push for Vlad. They signed him up. Here's the thing when it comes to Vlad. You know there would have been a Yankee tax on there because one were the Yankees and you know would have been an AL East tax. So conversations for trading with Vlad would have started with top prospects. If you would have traded for Vlad, Spencer Jones is gone. Probably George Lombard Jr. is gone. If Chase Hampton was available, he'd be gone. Like that type of stuff. Top prospects would have been gone. Then on top of that, you would have had to worry about paying them, which is what we talked about today too. The Yankees care too much about payroll. They don't want to pay extra. They don't want to pay top dollar. Here's Ben Rice, runner on first, 2 outs, called strike, 0-1. Zero runs allowed in his last 14 appearances is Braden Fisher. Rice hits us on the ground to short. Long throw, and he got him to end the inning. Oops, wrong one. So that ends the inning. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Yankee Girl says she's Puerto Rican also. Boricua. Look, I think if it came to free agency, I think the Yankees probably could have maybe drawn Vlad in. Because it would have just took money, but they locked him up. There's nothing you could do. You got to kind of feel happy for Toronto because, like, in a sense, nobody wanted to play and nobody wanted to take Toronto's money, and they got it. But no one wanted to take it. And finally, Vlad decided he wanted to take it. So, you know, you got to feel bad. You got to feel good for that situation. It was just a perfect matchup. Yankees next year. Potentially Kyle Tucker. Jay says he's Puerto Rican and Dominican. Have you been to Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic? We got to see, man. But we got to figure shit out. But we know how this story goes, though. We know the Yankee team is going through this shit. Somehow, some way, they'll get hot at the end of the year. They'll make the playoffs. And then who fucking knows? Even though we fucking know. JB Bronx, hey, bro, did you get it? Did you get the package? I emailed you the tracking number. Did you get it? First pitch to Jimenez, called strike. Wise got out there. Yeah, JV Bronx, dude. You didn't respond to my email. Did you get it? You haven't checked it. You haven't. Nah, I haven't checked it. So wait. You haven't checked, but it arrived already. Well, no, I emailed you the tracking number. You gotta check it, bro. They said it should. They said it should have been there by like Tuesday. Check your email, dude. I sent you the tracking number. I emailed you on when I had it sent out on Friday. You didn't respond to me, and you didn't pop in the chat for me to tell you. Foul, still 0-2. Grace says her family's been in Texas since the 1800s. Texan. Grace, you never lived anywhere else? Yeah, check the email, dude, because I don't want the package to be gone, man. You got a shirt. Also, when you get it, take a picture of yourself with it and email it to me. No balls, 2 strikeout. Ball. So where would you live though, Grace? If you could live anywhere, Grace, anywhere in the world, money is no option. Where are you going? Somewhere with Wi-Fi, because we still need you to do the shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And like I said, Grace, I want to get you on when I bring back the series finale. I would love to get you on. Foul. And that goes for everybody. Where would you guys live if money was no option? If money was no option, where would you guys live? I'd go to California. I'd go to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I just feel like God wants me to go to Cali for some reason. As that's bloop to Rice, 1 away. West Coast time would be really good. Because I could do the Yankee game. It'd be 4 o'clock their time, be over by 7, and then I could do movies. Which, by the way, make sure you guys go check out my review to F1. I got to do my Jurassic Park review soon. I got to try to do it this weekend, and I'm behind on Megan. There's so much content, and then Superman's on Tuesday. This is hit on the ground to Peraza. Peraza fields, fires, got him. You love New York City, but you'd stay in Texas or Florida. New York is too expensive, man. New York is expensive and it's crowded. But I love the food, the culture, the women. Here's George Springer. 2 away. Bottom of the 6th. New Jurassic Park was dope. Scarlett Johansson crushed it. It was all right. It was more of the same. It was more the same. Felt like they definitely took parts of 1, 2, and 3. Nothing new or groundbreaking, but it's also not trying to be that. Scarlett Johansson was alright. Too many one-liners to me. But I thought Mahershala Ali was good though. The mute call strike 0-2. This isn't a spoiler because it was in the trailers, but the mutation. The mutation. Why do you need to mutate dinosaurs? Are dinosaurs not wow enough? They said that in Jurassic World. They're dinosaurs. Wow enough. Like they just keep mutating these motherfuckers. For real. Ball outside. Doesn't get the call. 1-2. Wasn't the same at all. Wasn't the same at all. No, I don't think mine is superior. I'm just giving you my opinion. It's okay to disagree. I did not say anything about my opinion's right and yours is wrong. Those words did not come out of my mouth. We're having a conversation about it. You legit said she crushed it. I said, I don't think so. I said, I thought she did okay. Nowhere in there did I say, you're wrong, Scarlett Johansson. You got the wrong impression of me, Fat Jacket. You really do. You really got the wrong impression. Because you've done this before with Anthony Volpe where you're like, you think your opinion is wrong. Nowhere have I said that. We are legit having a conversation about it. I'm a movie content creator. I'm giving you my opinion on it. You heard Scarlett Johansson say she had a crush on Derek Jeter growing up. Derek Jeter definitely was hitting them on and off the field. We know. Grace said New York is her favorite city, but she doesn't want to live there. You'd probably live in a cabin in Colorado or something. Got you. I feel like Colorado gets like really cold. I know NFE is from there. More power to you, but I don't know if I could live somewhere that's that cold. Springer's a hitting machine, especially against the Yankees. They're hitting everything hard. George Springer, 7 for 13 with 3 home runs and 9 RBIs this series. Whew. He's smacking us. Smacking us. Here's Vlad. Has Vlad homered in this series yet? I feel like he's got one, right? Cut on the mist, 0-1. Grace says, F Springer and that stupid smile. Ball outside. Ball. Vlad fouls it off his foot, jumping around over there. Vlad is now down. Vlad goes down to the ground. Oh man, I hope he's all right. Vlad looks really hurt. You don't see a player act like that and go down like he just did unless it's something serious. Ooh, right off the back right foot. You don't have a pad. Players don't wear the guard back there either. Oh, they're walking him off the field. Or he's trying to at least walk it off. You never want to see this happen. Burchett is now grabbing his gear. Oh, Vlad's going to try to stay in the game. Stop pressing so hard for content. Dude, I don't know. You have this false sense of judgment towards me that you're probably, and here's the replay. You're probably portraying your own insecurities on me, and it's fine. You can do that. I don't care. Two balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Checks at first, he's safe. You probably never hit a ball. You probably never hit a ball right off your foot then. I could tell you. Tell me you never played without telling me you played. Tell me you never played without telling me you never played. So it's just something he should have just walked off, no problem. He shouldn't have got hurt at all. Swing and a miss got him down on strikes. I didn't realize you were such a manly man, Fat Jacket. I didn't realize you were so tough that that you just walk shit off, no problem. Like get a ball that's hit like 100 something, almost 100 miles per hour off your foot or off a body part, and you're like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good. I'm just gonna be up here. Sure, bro, you got it. You got it. You right. You talking about? I think I'm right. Yeah. Pot calling the kettle, huh? Hit that like, guys. A couple more likes and we get to 50. I'll gift away a membership. I haven't spent an hour in the gym, no, but I work out with your mom. Oh, let's go ahead and get you out of here. We'll see you tomorrow, brother. Peace. All right. What account is coming in next? Is it going to be John Body? I think Julia got timed out. It's either going to be John Body, Billy Madison. He'll come in with a different account. We'll see him in a second. He's not going anywhere. We'll see him in a second. Yeah, Grace. Imagine the audacity of people, right? I'm going to go on this guy's channel and tell him that he thinks he knows everything. While you're like, what kind of shit is that? Like, it's Thursday night. It's Thursday night of a 3-day weekend. Go out and enjoy yourself, bro. Go launch some fireworks. Go touch some ass or go touch some grass. Like, you got nothing better to do. It's a 3-day weekend. Bull high to judge. I don't get it. I had a lot better things to do than try to troll somebody, and I let him go for a little bit because, like, it's the same guy. I knew eventually it was coming, but I'm gonna give people a chance. And he was creating some good conversation until he reverted back. He couldn't help himself. He was itching to revert back to what he usually does. Cold strike the judge, 1-2. One ball, 2 strike count the judge. All I know is on a 3-day weekend, I wasn't on the internet like trolling people. Oh, you got to hit the gym. Oh, you think your opinion's always right. Sure, bro. Fireworks starting to go off. Just heard that as judge fouls that away. One ball, 2 strike count. Judge rolls over this one in the hole. Long throw by the shortstop, and Judge beats it out. Infield single. The shortstop, Clement, tried his best Derek Jeter impersonation, but just couldn't get enough arm strength on that one. Hit it where it ain't, right under the glove. Here's Bellinger.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
Ball high. You know what first of all, shout out to the lovely Grace Monroe for recommending me that Cody Bellinger drop, right? Did y'all see that? What skit was it? With Jimmy Fallon, where he brought back the reunion of Saved by the Bell. And Zach was there, and he was doing the song, and he was like, I woke up in the morning, my alarm was on, whatever. I didn't think I'd ever make it on time. And then Jimmy Fallon was like, it's all right. That shit had me dying. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Dude, we're another bloop and a blast away from being back in this game. Ball. Two, 1. Ball, 3-1. Okay, good hitters count here. You got Jazz Chisholm on deck. Good hitters count. Jason says, come on, let's get some runners on base so we can pinch hit Stanton. First opportunity they're going to pinch hit Stanton for will probably be Wells or Peraza. The 3-1. Bellinger hits this. Base hit to right field. The tying run is at the plate in the form of Jazz Chisholm. Jason, you know what time it is. I'm playing your drop, Jason.
All that jazz.
Ah! There it is. Hey, I told you. Did I call it or did I call it? There it is. Here he is. Got to come under the other accounts. Did I call it? Did I call it? Bro, you got to get yourself a life, bro. Why are you so obsessed with me? Mariah Carey made that song. Why are you so obsessed with me? I don't get it. You love the hell out of me, huh? 1 ball, no strike count. Ball outside, 2-0. Dominguez is on deck. I had a channel for 10 years? Sure. Right. You must not be able to read. 2 balls, no strike count. Jazz swinging for the fences. Called strike. 2-1. Oh, Mr. Ohio player, what's good, brother? How you doing? Says, come on, Yanks, we need this. Honestly, though, if I could trust that the Yankees could get the run in, I wouldn't have minded if they would have bunted, at least cut the lead to 2. I mean, cut the lead to 1 if you got these 2 runs in. The 2-1. Jazz swinging a miss, 2-2. Hey, Jason, he's more consistent in the Yankee lineup. Oh, that means a lot. That's a lot of consistency. Oh, yeah, you probably blocked him, Real Bill. If you can't see him, you probably blocked him. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Jason Dominguez is on deck. The 2-2. Jazz hits this. Deep left center field. That's going to be off the wall. Jazz with a base hit. Here comes Aaron Judge. Jazz with a stand-up double. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
The tying runs are in scoring position here. As Jason says, all that jazz. All right, so I timed out John Body. The only accounts I think he has left are either John, just a John, or like Billy. Here's Dominguez.
What's
no,
up?
wrong one. Here's Dominguez.
Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
There's nobody out in this inning. These 2 runs need to come in. 2 productive outs ties this game. Come on, Yankees. Dominguez with 2 singles, a triple, a run scored, and a stolen base. Dominguez has been our best hitter today. Nah, he's not. He's not very creative. That's why he comes with the same jokes. First pitch, foul. He's probably the funniest person in his family, but that's not really saying much with his dry sense of humor. They have no more mound visits, by the way. They're all out of mound visits. Dominguez in the last 12 games, Grace is hitting 415. Foul. 0-2. Dominguez in the last 12 games hitting 415 with 3 extra base hits and 4 RBIs, a 944 OPS. And this guy is not playing every day. Grace, I know this is your boy. You need to go hit up Aaron Boone, send him an email that he needs to be playing Dominguez every single day. The 1-2, high, 2-2. The 2-2, Dominguez, foul, stays alive. We don't want to see Brubaker. Nope. The 2-2, Dominguez hits this on the ground, foul. He's battling. Honestly, if Dominguez grounds out and brings home the run, I'm cool with that. Remove the runner over to third. Like I said, 2 productive outs ties this game. The 2-2, Dominguez down on strikes. I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. He's doing his thing. That was a good pitch. Can't be mad at him. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Good effort, kid. Pitcher change coming in. Good effort, kid. That was nasty. It dropped out of the zone. What? What, Victor? Jay Brody's mom just flicked the lights in the basement and yelled, oh yeah. John Body. That's what he's talking about. John Body. I got you. Yeah, his pizza rolls were done. He's got to go get his pizza rolls. Sorry, Victor. Yeah, it hit me a little late. Seems like Volpe's always up with a few on. That's how he's got that stat, bro. Yes, I'm streaming the game tomorrow, Jacob. Correct. Next day off is Monday. It's always that good time of the year with the 4th of July to play the good old game. Are there fireworks? Is it fireworks? Is it the car backing up? The car doing a little back shot or whatever it's called? Or gunshots? I don't live near the hood, so I'm assuming that this is fireworks. No series recap tonight. Nah, I'm probably gonna bring it back soon, because I've been so swamped, dude, with everything I got going on. But I will be bringing it back very soon. Jason, also on the 16th, also Grace, the invite is to you too. On the 16th, I want to bring open panel for the Yankee. Well, it's not open panel, but I want to do a first half recap with a bunch of Yankee content creators. Don't forget, Jason. The 16th. Here's Volpe once again.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
Volpe hit on the ground. That's going to get a run in. So Anthony Volpe cuts the lead to 1. That's a productive out. 5-6. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Here's Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
First pitch to Wells. Cut on and missed. 0-1. No balls. 1 strike count to Austin. First game back in about A little less than a week, about four games he missed. That circulation stuff is kind of crazy, though. I hope he's okay. Obviously, he's playing, but that's no joke, man. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Ball, 2-1. That's, yeah, somebody is backfire. That's that. You know what I meant. You got my gist. You got the gist of it. Couldn't think of it. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Popped up, foul, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strike count. Tying runners on third. Jazz with a big lead. Any chance he steals home? Who's the last person to steal home? Wells takes a good eye. 3-2. A lot easier to do it with a lefty up there though. On the go with CeeLo, my bro. CeeLo, yo, did you check your DM on Twitter, bro? As Wells fouls that away. CeeLo, did you see my message on Twitter? And I appreciate you for the redirect, man. Thank you. Make sure you guys go follow On The Go with CeeLo. I shouted my boy CeeLo out on my last review for F1. And he walked on.
She told me to walk this way. I told you late.
I'd pitch hit Stanton here for Peraza. I'd pitch it, and here he is. Giancarlo Stanton.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
You know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Come on, Stanton. Stanton's numbers as a pinch hitter is 109. Jeez. Li Yankee King, close your eyes. Grace, what are the odds that Li comes in here if Stanton doesn't do anything? Appreciate you CeeLo for popping in. Appreciate you, man. Back at you, dude. Keep up the good work. Make sure you guys go follow CeeLo. He does Brave stuff and a lot of NASCAR stuff. My man is almost at 40K. So make sure you guys go show him some love. Like I said, I mentioned him in the review to F1. Make sure you guys go check that out too. Great movie. Probably one of the best of the year. Stanton weekly hits this to the pitcher. Come on, Stanton. Hustle it out. And he gets thrown out at first. Oh, that was a tease. One pitch and weekly hits it back to the pitcher. Stanton ain't got no legs. You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. Ain't no way Stanton was gonna beat that out. But the Yankees do add a couple more in an inning. Down by 1. Li is cheering right now. He is. Hit that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I appreciate you guys. You know who isn't good? The Braves, man. It's tough right now. How many games out are you guys? I feel like it's still a long season to go, and I just expect the Braves to turn it around. But obviously, you know, Acuna Jr. not being there stunk for you guys. Y'all can't be that far out of the wild card. All right, where's the NO? Bro, you guys are only 7 games out of the last wild card spot. That's really not anything in baseball. The Yankees just had a 7.5 game lead in the division and lost it in 3 weeks. You could turn this around. Sell out to August. Yeah, but the one thing with y'all organization is y'all replace them like it's nothing, man. Y'all find the guys. You couldn't find the email. Can I send it again? Sure. The 1-0 ball. JV, I just sent it again. I just sent you the email again. 2 balls, no strike count. That's a call strike. Mark Leiter Jr. is in the game. Know a lot of you guys are kind of 50-50 about him. All right, man. Have a good one, man. Take it easy, dude. That's on the go with CeeLo. Appreciate you. Called strike. 2-2. Barger homered his last at bat. Once again, it's not enough to fight back. I appreciate the Yankees for showing some fight, but there are no such thing as moral victories out here. You got to get a W. All right, dude. Be blessed. Be blessed, CeeLo. The 2-2 outside. 3-2. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Here's Kirk. Ball high. Val says finally. Yeah. That was our first time getting him out today. 3 for 4. The 1-0 is a called strike. 1-1. Appreciate you, Victor. Thank you. Kirk foul, 1-2. Yeah, go show CeeLo some love. Mark Leiter Jr. is actually pretty good, but he needs 2 days off. You know what it is too? It's just the aesthetic of it looks bad. It aesthetically looks bad. And he's almost pitching 500, which is not a good ERA for a reliever. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Ball, 3-2. Appreciate you, Victor, for subscribing to CeeLo. The 3-2. This is hit. Base hit to left field. Runner on first. Dude, we can't give it right back. Come on, Yankees. We are just like a 1-2-3 inning after scoring would be great. Still can get that with a double play here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. What is Boone's fascination with lighter? Boone stays loyal, man. Boone is loyal. No balls, 1 strike count. Foul. The 0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Can't forget Hill. Yeah, it seems like Hill and Ian Hamilton. Ian Hamilton and Tim Hill play every game, it seems like. One ball, 2 strike count. Check swing, foul. This is hit. Left center field. Grisham makes the catch. Little close over there with Dominguez. How long before we see Nick Lopez on the team? I don't know if that might be a move that they do when they get rid of Peraza, to be honest with you. That might be a call up for when Peraza's out of here. All right, meeting on the mound. Runner on first. 2 outs here. First pitch inside. Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. One 0. Cut on it. Miss. Good pitch. 1-1. Blue Jays supposed to be sellers just last week. They were close. They were kind of on the fence. Same thing with Boston. We give a lot of teams life, man. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Hit on the ground to Jazz. Jazz, long throw from the grass. Yo, what a professional scoop from Ben Rice. Jazz, long throw. What a scoop by Benny. Let's go, Ben. That's a hell of a scoop from Ben Rice. Oh, Mark needs a beer like Popeye needs spinach. All right. We got 6 outs to get a couple more runs here. To get 1 run here. Grisham, Rice, and Judge due up. Andrew's hating real hard on his second favorite team, the Yankees. All right, upcoming schedule. 3 games versus the Mets. Day off on Monday. Then we got 6 more games to the All-Star break. Seattle and Chicago. First pitch to Grisham. Low, but it's called a strike. Actually, it clipped the zone. 0-1. Sure, Andrew. You hate the Yankees. We know. Cold strike. 0-2. Crip says, someone tell me the chance the Yankees winning. You don't watch baseball, but you made a bet. Odds-wise, as this is foul, Yankees definitely have plus odds to come back and win. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike count. What's up, D's channel? What's up, brother? 1 ball, 2 strike count here. Ball low, but it's called strike 3. You can't. You can't. Terrible call.
Holy shit.
Boone is pissed. Boone is pissed, and I don't blame him. Boone is about to get thrown out of his game. That's at least 3 inches below the plate. Victor says Yankees about plus 250. So if you put 100 on there, you'll win, what is it? 2,000? Ball. Here's Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
You can't, and Boone is still barking at him. The umpires are giving him leeway because he knows he's wrong. You can't continue to change the zone so late in the game, and there's Boone. No, he's not throwing him out. He's telling him to cut the shit. But I don't blame him. I don't blame him. It's bullshit. That's how you know the umpire is wrong, because he hasn't thrown him out yet. The 2-0. Rice, foul, 2-1. That ball broke low. How is it a breaking ball that breaks low, but it's called a strike? Bullshit.
Thank you, John. I can't even believe it.
The 2-1 outside, 3-1. The 3-1. Ben Rice hits this. Deep center field, got under it. The center fielder's there, makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Judge.
9-9.
They're going to walk Judge. 5th intentional walk this series. Here's Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out there.
You got to make him pay. At a certain point, somebody's got to make him pay. It's the smart baseball move. You're not going to let the best player in the game beat you. And they're going to bring in the lefty to face Bellinger. It's the move. Jeff says Cody's played well. They care if Judge hits a solo home run. That's why at some point in time, somebody's got to make him pay. If Bellinger starts going off, they're going to stop that shit. And that's why it's up to guys like Ben Rice to get on base too, because they're not going to walk Judge if you get on base. The Yankees got to execute. Two outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning, top of the 8th inning. Yankees down to their last 4 outs. First pitch to Belly. Ball outside. The 1-0. Ball outside. 2-0. Now the umpire's kind of tightened up his zone. Versus lefties this season, Bellinger 373 average. Come on, man. Get a hold of one. Ball inside, but it's called a strike. Gotta love it when umpires add to their shit. The 2-1. Way high. Backs Bellinger off the plate. 3-1. Jazz is on deck. Big hit for Jazz last at bat. The 3-1. Called strike. Looked a little bit low, but got the call. That's going to release Judge. So a base hit, anything in the gap might tie this game. Judge, you got to watch out to not get thrown out at first. You got to wait to make sure the delivery's there. Don't do what Wells did to us a couple weeks ago. Here's the 3-2. Foul. Do it again. The 3-2, and it hit him. Are they saying if it's a foul tip? It rolled foul. But they're saying I mean, it's a challengeable play, so. Unless they're saying he went through and struck out? No way. That did not look like he went through. They're calling it a strikeout. Bro, get the fuck out of here. You cannot make this shit up, bro. They say he went around, strike 3, doesn't matter if you hit him. Unfucking believable, bro. That's what happens. This is the type of shit that happens to us. Terrible call. Absolute terrible call. Down to the last inning. Terrible call, man. And this is the type of shit that happens to us. Jeez, man. Yankees can't catch a break. They're 1 inning away from a 4-game sweep. Jason, you think he went around? From that angle, it looked like it was more like 40-60 that he didn't go around. But here's the replay. It's about 50-50. But that's the type of shit that happens. This is the type of shit that happens to us when we're going through this shit. Luke Weaver's out there, called strike 0-1. Yeah, he went around. He went around. And Boone is just like, whatever. Cut on and miss 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count here. Ball high. That's a called strike. Got him down on strikes. Just looking. Weaver says, can I help you? Snyder says, no, thank you. I'm just looking. No balls, 1 strike count. Do the Mets sweep at this point? They might. Dude, I didn't think the Blue Jays are going to sweep us. They're 1 inning away from doing it. They might. The Mets just won a series too. They're gonna get up. They'll get up for us. The question is, will the Yankees show some heart and actually fight? Swing and a miss. 1-2. Jazz, Dominguez, and Volpe. I like Dominguez being up. One ball, two strike count. Come on, Dream. This is hit center field. Grisham's under it immediately. Makes the catch. 2 away. No, Yankees aren't finishing below 500. I doubt that. I severely doubt that. There are a lot more things that have to go wrong throughout the course of the season for the Yankees to finish under 500. There's no way. If they do, somebody needs to be fired. It's not going to happen. Yankees will make the playoffs. Ball. And they're going to be okay with that. They're going to be okay with, because that's something. Look, if it's anything that we know, if this happens every single year, August, September time, Yankees will start getting hot. Start getting into the playoffs and end up flaming out ultimately. The 1-0 popped up, foul. One ball, no strike count. Foul. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Lukes hits this. Base hit over the head of DJ LeMahieu. Andrew, they'll make the playoffs. They're not missing the playoffs. You want them to, but it's not real. You're better off just rooting for us to lose in the playoffs. They'll make it. There's no way they don't make the playoffs. You want to see Soto strike out a couple? That's not good. Look, Soto's due for a couple of home runs against us. It's just how things are going. He'll come alive this season. He'll come alive this series versus us. Foul. 0-1. Check swing, foul. No balls, 2 strike count. The Amazing Spider-Man was released 13 years ago today. That's one of my favorites. Ball. 1-2. The 1-2. Low. 2-2. Springer clobbers this. Jeez, game over, bro. This motherfucker Springer had himself a fucking series. Another home run puts the nail in the coffin. GG's. Sweep incoming. Fuck you, Springer. Game over. I hope the Yankees get held up in customs. For real, for real. This is popped up. Right side. Bellinger's there. And off the net. No, it's not unbelievable. It's believable. This is what we're going through. I hope the Yankees get held up in customs on the way back to America. So they asses could just sit and stew in this shit. And think about how fucking trash they are. The 0-1. Ball outside. 1-1. Vlad crushes this. Foul. Yeah, right. Same thing. I hope Boone loses his passport so his ass stays in Canada for a couple of days. And that locks up Guerrero Jr. Fucking ridiculous, man. It was low, but doesn't matter. Vlad is upset because he wants to rub this shit in, no doubt. Spencer Jones with a 3-for-3 game today. Call him up. Call him up. Let's get this shit over with. We really about to get swept at the hands of these fucks. Third place, here we come. It's getting late. It's getting late early for the Yankees. It's getting late real early for the New York Yankees. And they could give two shits. It's time for, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they need. I don't know if they need a players only meeting. I don't fucking know. Boone took a Boone when they said the Yankees had a players only meeting. You should have seen Boone's face. Like, no way that happened under my watch. Fuck you. And Luke Weaver's been getting tagged since being back. They might have rushed Luke Weaver back. What's up, T? Nah, it ain't you, bro. It's the team, bro. This team stinks. First pitch to Jazz. Hit the center. Center fielder's going back at the track and makes the catch. He's trying to get out early. Yo. Here's Dominguez. First pitch to Dominguez called strike 0-1. I told you, right? I told you it wasn't good, bro. Like, if Jurassic World was the movie to rejuvenize the franchise, it's if you were hoping that that's gonna be it, it's not it. Ball. Dominguez, we're gonna miss 2-2. Dude, I can't even get excited the fact that we got Fried and Rodon on the bump versus the Mets, because it doesn't even fucking matter, man. This team is gonna find a way to fucking shit themselves. Dominguez foul, 2-2. All right, well, as long as you know where it's at, JV, just keep checking the tracking number, bro. 3 balls, 2 strike count. The 3-2. Dominguez hits this. Base hit. This is gonna be in the gap. Way to cut it off by the left fielder, but Dominguez is heading for 2. You can't say Dominguez ain't playing. You can't say Dominguez ain't playing. Here's the thing too, JV, because it's 4th of July, you probably won't get it until Monday. If it's in Massachusetts, they're not delivering mail tomorrow on 4th of July, so you're probably not going to get it until Monday. Or maybe Saturday. They'll deliver mail on Saturday. Roger Arias also hit a 2-run home run. No balls, 1 strike count to Volpe. To the 40 people still in here, I appreciate you guys. No balls, 1 strike count. Called strike. Volpe foul, still 0-2. Mail comes on Sunday. Nah, it doesn't come here. Well, I don't know. It doesn't come to Virginia on Sunday. As Volpe bloops this, right to Vlad. 2 away. Springer and New Devers. Yankees down to their last out in the form of Wells. What's going to happen is Wells is going to reach. And we're going to have high hopes. And it's going to be DJ LeMahieu. What happened in the 8th inning? Yankees yet again shit themselves. First pitch, ball outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Ooh. Terrible swing. 1-1. The 1-1. Ball, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Wells hits this. Center field, and that's going to complete the sweep for the Blue Jays. The Yankees, you know how hard it is to get 4 games swept by a team? It's really hard, and the Yankees actually made that shit look pretty fucking easy. I'm not even going to lie. Fuck this fucking team. Aaron Boone needs to be fired. It's as simple as that. Jason Dominguez, the only bright spot, like D-Train just said. Guys, I'm out of here because I'm at my wit's end with this team. Big series versus the Mets. We'll see if these fucks can show up. I have no words for this team anymore at this point. Guys, appreciate On The Go with CeeLo for the redirect. Appreciate Real Bill for the gifted membership. This team has major problems, and I don't know if there's any end in sight. I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm heading out of here. Guys, I love you guys. I fuck with you guys. You guys are the best. Realistically, you're the reason I keep doing this shit and keep putting myself through this same shit night in and night out every fucking year. You guys are the reason, and I appreciate you guys. Have a good night, guys. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, but hopefully this team can wake the fuck up. I'm out of here. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I'm yours truly, the Ace. Adios.